afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Chris Archer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate,
leading
Travis
off the afternoon for San
and we
Diego,
are ready for some daytime baseball. And now
Travis
the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Garcia.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. In now, Greg Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Strike call, now the 3 down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And he popped him up. Wiggins into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. What's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Standing in, Manny Machado to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Fires the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Padres go down quietly. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Robbie Erlin is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Settling in now, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brummett.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
The left
fielder.
fielder.
The focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for
Batting
the monsters. 3, 4,
the first
5.
baseman.
Nice piece of hit.
Scott Gifford.
So striding in, Scott Gifford having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this one's in the dirt. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be
Batting
scored.
fourth.
Looking or
That's
swinging.
shortstop.
He tried to
Curtis
check his swing, but I'm pretty
Wiggins.
sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2nd inning coming up from PNC Park with no score. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He went
Leading off
deep
for
in the
San Diego,
contest last night.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slap hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders.
Batting
Nice
fifth.
job by the batter
The
right
first
there.
baseman,
Just misses the first
Eric
one, makes the
Hosmer.
adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
First offering on its way. Ripped toward the gap in right. Myers will turn for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Hedges is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wiggins is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wiggins has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 41, Robbie Erlin.
Now at the plate, Robbie Erlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Striding into the box, Bart
Leading
Wiggins,
for
as
the
they'll have
Pirates,
5, 6, and 7
the
here
right
to
fielder,
start the home
Bart
half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing
seven.
that. He showed
second
all
baseman,
hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout.
Wiggins.
When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jankowski on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Number 16.
Thank you, Heidi.
Travis Jankowski.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
You can
Third
see that
baseman.
he was all over
Manny
that pitch, yanking it down the
Machado.
line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Here's Manny Machado now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. This is line to left. Wiggins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit
The
that
right
ball
fielder,
pretty well.
man.
But the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh,
Leading off
Tyler
for the
Wiggins.
Pirates,
And you can see
the
his
third
home
baseman,
road splits there.
Tyler
He has not fared very well in
Wiggins.
front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's quickly 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So with one away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And you can see the graphic, his total good to crack the top 5 on the San Diego roster. Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Eric Hosmer, the stand-in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fastball well outside. Nope. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. remains 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit out towards second. Wiggins has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Line drive to center field. Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. So stepping in, Scott Gifford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Curtis Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Edward Arnold, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Running, he's going.
There he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
From the stretch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting
the
anything
batter,
close.
number 50.
So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Wiggins.
Digging in, Randy Wiggins. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike. 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Wiggins is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Addison Russell. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 41, Robbie Erlin.
Into the box, Robbie Erlin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wiggins sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 16, Travis Jankowski.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Garcia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Jankowski, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line towards center field. Brummett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Wiggins.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The center fielder,
Good
number
pitch right
27.
there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he throws it away.
The batter. No left fielder.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
So 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Renfroe makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. He's
leading
0
off
for
for
2
the
thus
Padres.
far in this one.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Wiggins fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the
Now
4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Hosmer.
Will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. I'm a mess of my horror, but I've been blessed kind of sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I know that it's on the course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Scott Gifford has looked to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now
a really nice play by the first baseman right there.
Curtis.
2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Garcia backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Now batting, Bart Wiggins. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. here's Will Myers. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your
Jody
attention,
Christian
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 48, Jody Christian.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. And a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Into the box, Robbie Erlin. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional
More of the
7th inning
Saturday baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Edward Arnold, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in, Randy Wiggins, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-1 on its way. In the air out to straightaway left. Myers is under it, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Standing in, Tyler Wiggins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A ball and a strike. Arnold, the runner at second with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention,
Adam
please.
Warren takes the call
Now
from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs
Number
of
17,
this 7th frame.
Adam Warren. Pinch
Josh
hitting for the
Bell
Pirates.
will come on to pinch hit
Number
here in a
55,
big spot.
Josh Bell.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jankowski's on the move. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game. But it hops over, and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Batting,
and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Warren rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored.
You know,
it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after
The first
being down by
number
1-0.
10.
That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Digging in now, Scott Gifford. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Up next,
and the force play is now in order.
The shortstop, Curtis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Friars 2.
Ladies and
Angel
gentlemen,
Vargas
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to
pitching
start
for
the 8th.
Pirates, number 23, Angel Vargas.
So the lineup flips over and digging
off
in,
for the
Travis
Padres.
Jankowski.
The
He'll
center
have a
fielder,
new pitcher
number
waiting
16,
for him as we begin their
Travis.
half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Vargas, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
That misses 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
This is pulled into right. Wiggins is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter,
look there at the numbers
the
for our 2
baseman,
starters here today.
Greg
Both guys recently
Garcia.
departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number
Pirates
13.
lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in
McDonald.
Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Wiggins. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 3-2.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch out
now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 88, Phil.
At the plate, Wiggins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Leading up for the Pirates, the right fielder, Bart Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-1 the count now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
Now batting.
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice,
Arnold.
but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So coming to the plate, Randy Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2.
Your
Felipe
attention,
Vasquez
please.
takes the ball
Now
now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 73.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He'll try and lead
right
things
fielder,
off here in
10.
inning number 9.
Hunter Renfroe.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Got it. And that's the third time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job
Now
against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He struck him out, but third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Will Myers, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Margot.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Pittsburgh used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jody Christian earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Baskers, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Jody Christian got his 7th win out of the bullpen, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego, 3-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 6-5. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 12-8. Taylor Cole grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading the Angels over the Cardinals 5-3. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 6-2. Odubel Herrera was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 4-1. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. Chris Shaw had 3 hits on the day as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 4-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Rockies got an astounding 20 hits in total as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-4. The Astros smacked 15 team hits as they pummeled the Yankees 11-1. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Cleveland Indians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Royals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-3. The Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 6-3. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-0. The Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.